What is going on, everyone? This is the Kid, DC Wrestling, back at it again with another video, and it is time for your AEW Dynamite Road Rager July 7, 2021 review. Man, oh man, was it great to have fans back. I've said it before and I've said it again. Wrestling is just so much fun, so much better when there's fans back. And to see AEW back on the show, you know, AEW having one of their best crowds ever, this show was really good. I thought this show was just absolutely amazing. The only match that I wasn't really feeling was the mixed tag team match. But despite all that, man, this show was a really great show, man. We had an awesome debut, awesome promo from Britt Baker. But we ain't gonna waste any time, man. We're gonna get straight into it, man. We kick things off with Cody Rhodes versus QT Marshall in a South Beach strap match. And during this matchup, the lights went out, which was obviously a little teasing on what was gonna happen later on in the night. But nonetheless, man, Cody does get the win here. I thought that was really good. Obviously, the Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall feud. Hopefully, this is the end of their feud now. Hopefully, it doesn't continue. Obviously, Cody getting the win obviously made sense. I obviously could see QT Marshall just going on Dark now, you know, and Dark Elevation. I don't really see him being on the main show that much. But nonetheless, man, Cody gets the win here, so good on that. This was a good opener. Now, we did see an in-ring segment with Tony Schiavone and the Kenny Omega, the AEW World Champion. Obviously, Omega just talking about how, you know, he's a champ. He's done it over the ring in the, you know, past, you know, months, that there's nobody that can beat him. And then, of course, we see Evil Uno come out. And then, of course, the Good Brothers attack the Dark Order. Hangman Page comes out, and we get a little teaser, man. So they're hyping up, man. Hangman versus Omega, man. We're getting the match. Well, they haven't announced it yet, but it's obviously, it's going to happen sooner or later. Me personally, and I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again, match needs to happen at All Out. You know, it just makes sense. You do the match at All Out. We get a sit-down interview with Jim Ross, Ethan Page, and Darby Allin as they talk about, you know, their coffin match for next week. I thought that was a great segment. We get a six-man tag team match with Santana Ortiz and Jake Hager versus FTR and Wardlow. I thought this was a great match. It was great. It was great. FTR and Wardlow gets the win here, which I was kind of shocked to see. I actually thought Santana Ortiz and Jake Hager were going to get the win, especially with the big dog Conan by ringside. But nah, man, FTR and Wardlow get the win. Good for the Pinnacle. Good for the Pinnacle to get the W here. Now, we do see the Good Brothers, a segment next week for Fyter Fest. Jon Moxley will be making his return, and he will be defending his IWGP US Championship against the big gun, well, the machine gun, Carl Anderson. Honestly, bro, I would love to see Carl Anderson take the title off Jon Moxley, and that's mainly due to the fact because Moxley's been champion forever now, but at the same time, you know, it's Moxley's return match, and, you know, it's going to be kind of weird seeing him take a loss, an L, in his return match, you know, since having his kid, but it is what it is at the end of the day. We're just going to have to see what happens. So we get another in-ring segment, man, with MJF and Chris Jericho. Some fan was, you know, trying to attack MJF, which was crazy, but fans these days, I mean, Jesus, taking everything too seriously. But, nah, man, MJF was laying some ground rules down to Chris Jericho, talking about he needs to face like 4 wrestlers of his choosing, and then after he, you know, beats all those 4 wrestlers, he gets to fight MJF. MJF sold that Judas Effect really good, man. Like, that was a dope segment. I thought that was a really good segment from both men. Now, this promo was crazy. So Britt, I mean, just good God Almighty. I mean, she's just going in on Nyla Rose, even going in on Tony Khan. She was like, Tony, like, I brought you millions. I brought you. I'm the draw of this company, basically. I mean, she even went to say that, you know, we should have, like, I hope Khan enjoys his blood money. Like, maybe Dynamite can run in Saudi Arabia. I mean, my God, man, like, Jesus. I mean, Tell me what y'all think, man. Do y'all think Britt went a little bit too y'all think she went over, or was that or how did y'all feel about that promo? Tell me in the comment sections. So Andrade versus Matt Sydal. I was expecting this matchup to be awesome, and for the most part, it was great. But Andrade beats Sydal just like that. Great match, to say the least. Andrade looked great as always, and yeah. Now, this is where probably one of the biggest things that happened during this night, man. We got, well, some could say, you can call him Tommy in, but we saw the debut of Malik Black, also known as Tommy, and also known as Aleister Black in WWE. This was dope, man. The lights going out, Black Mask to Arn, Black Mask to Cody. That was great. That was a great debut. My thing for Malik Black, since that's his name now, I just hope he doesn't get lost in shuffle. Obviously, you're going to have your people that are going to complain, oh, it's another WWE signing. But, you know, this is interesting. This is interesting. And I love the continuity, that just keep him with the eye. I like it. So, like I said, man, we get the mixed tag team match, man. Like I said, I didn't really care for that. I mean, I didn't care for it. It was meh, but it wasn't too special. And then the street fight between the Young Bucks and Eddie Kingston and Penta, that was great. A great street fight. Really good stuff, man. That was a great main event. For a second, I thought Eddie Kingston and Penta were going to pick up the W, but the Young Bucks pick up the W. Oh, and one more thing. I want to say the best for last, because, man, that was a great promo. Another great promo. So I think he was Jorge Masvidal's trainer, because Jorge Masvidal and Amanda Nunes were there. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really a big fan of Jorge Masvidal. I kind of felt like he got a little bit in his own hype. But nah, man, the dude was going in, man. His name was Dan Lambert, and he just went in, man. Like, you could look at him and be like, is he Jim Cornette's son or something? Like, this man was going in. He was talking about how, you know, wrestling has gone down the toilet and how AEW is trash, wrestling is trash. You know, we need to go old school, 70s, 80s. Like, that was a dope promo, man. Like, I loved it. So, like I said, man, this is a great episode of AEW Dynamite, man. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, man, it's so much better when fans are in the arena. So, like I said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this AEW Dynamite Road Rager review. I will most likely be coming out with my AEW Fighter Fest Night 1 predictions on tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. But this has been the Kid DC Wrestling, and so, yeah.